Hi, I'm Ken Davis and welcome to another Don't Know Much About Minute. Pop quiz. How many stars and stripes were on the flag when Francis Scott Key wrote the national anthem? Tick, 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 give up. It was 15 because there are already 15 states, and so they added 2 stars and 2 stripes to the flag. Later on they decided to take the stripes off and leave it as 13 stripes in honor of the original 13 states, and add new stars for each new state. So that's what the flag looked like back in 1815. But what did it look like in 1777? That's when Congress adopted the flag on June 14th, and that's why it's Flag Day. June 14th, 1777, we got the American flag. But who actually designed it? There's a lot of mythology, a lot of legends about that. Of course, most of us have heard of Betsy Ross, a seamstress who went into the back room and stitched together a flag for General Washington. We know that's a legend that she told to her family. It got passed down for more than a century until one of her great-grandchildren finally wrote it down. The actual designer of the first flag was probably a man named Francis Hopkinson, who was a member of Congress, a signer of the Declaration, really interesting character, a poet and composer as well as a lawyer. He designed the flag and actually submitted a bill to Congress for it. He asked for a cask of wine in exchange. Congress decided not to pay him because he was already on the congressional payroll. But there's actually a flag that precedes all of these first flags. It was a flag designed by George Washington. It had 13 stripes on it, but up in the corner where we usually see the stars, it had the crosses of St. George and St. Andrew. Washington put this flag up above the troops in Boston, but it ended up confusing everybody. So he was a genius at a lot of things, but not designing flags. On Flag Day, it's important to recognize some of the codes and rules that should govern the way we use the flag. Your flag is not supposed to be tattered or torn. If it is, there's a way to dispose of it properly. Boy Scouts and the VFW will usually help you do that. You're not supposed to wear it on your clothes either. And you certainly shouldn't be wiping your mouth with it, like a napkin, at the 4th of July picnic. But there is something very important about the flag that we're allowed to do. And many people would consider this a desecration, but we can burn the flag or otherwise destroy it as a form of protest. That's a First Amendment right protected by the American Constitution, and that ultimately is what the flag really stands for. Something to think about on this Flag Day. Thank you.